Hello, good morning everyone. Today is Tuesday 2023 July of 25th. So today there will be a lot of stock we'll be covering by the Maybank Research House, UOB, M Plus, CMB. So all these are stock picks by the Research House and myself. So let's go to the disclaimer. This video is for the educational purposes. It's not buying or selling call for the viewer, investor or subscriber. So we may go through for the Malaysia market first. Malaysia markets is US market first. So US market is now at overnight is going up slightly. You can see on the green index right over here. But the the index candlestick is in red color. So the stacks S&P last 3 days they are Hirami, bullish Hirami right here. So but the yesterday is managed to going upside slightly. So I would say the uptrending is still quite very strong at this moment. And we go for the Dow Jones is much more stronger, which is contained by the 30 stocks in the US markets. So let's move back to the local market, FBMKLCI. So we have a look overnight. Malaysia market is very strong, which I already mentioned last 2 weeks since I starting the live morning market sessions. So you can see that yesterday market is up by 0.79%. The trending is still positive, going toward the resistance 1430. So this one is the very conservative target 1430. We zoom out a little bit, so we can see I would say 1430, which is quite conservative at this moment. Maybe sooner or later will be more stronger trending coming in. So that's why I have been encouraging investors, traders to join into current market condition when still have time, instead of waiting until the index go to 1005. Everyone go and chasing in at the resistance level. I believe many people were going to chase in at 1005 level for sure. Retail investors tend to chase high when many people is making money, starting to making money. Okay, so current stage is still at a lower range level, right? So we move back for the stock picks. So okay, yesterday I have been posted some messages in the Telegram channels, money steps. You can join in. You can search money step in the Telegram channels. So which is 359 something. I already put in some stocks to watch. So among these stocks, the higher volume, there will be better profitability. So the first one I believe will be the HEX industry, which I already picked yesterday. Momentum come in, OSK, MSM, USMA. So let's have a look. Hector industry has been picked by another research house as well today. Later I'll go through the Hector industry. So let's go ahead for the OSK first. OSK. So this one is the OSK. Why I'm picking for this one? Because of the swing and the volume is coming in. The next thing would be the is bounce off the 20-day simple moving average. So this one is purely for the riding the uptrending, and the trending is still strong at this moment. I would say you can zoom out a little bit. You can ride on the trade uptrendings as long as the trending is still in our favor. Okay, so the next would be MSM. So this one is the MSM. It's also bounce off the simple moving average 20 days right here, closing at 113 yesterday. So it going up and pull back and bounce off the 20-day moving average. I believe the trend is still on uptrend at this moment. So if you like for the MSM for the uptrending stock, you can join it. So you can see sideways consolidations for how many months. I believe it's quite about around 8 months times, and then it start to moving higher. So the trending is already changing. USMA has been picked last week, if not mistaken, by last week or last 2 weeks ago. So it's around this area, this peak. So we zoom in a little bit. So I pick it on this day, which is on July 10, right? July 11 or 10. So July 10, yes, correct. The breakout from the downtrend line. So it's moved higher and then retrace and the going push back up. So it's testing the resistance 70 cent right over here yesterday. So with a stronger volume, I would say the chances this break higher will be very high to me. So I think USMA is also picked by another research house as well. So we will have a look into it. So I did message in the Telegram channel. I mentioned I'm calling bullish in the local market since I started live morning sessions daily basis in July. It's been 3 weeks, right? So the KLC CI is rising higher and higher since then. Then most of the retail investor only join in the market when the market is super bullish. So as I mentioned just now, so probably most of the retail investor will join into market 1005 level. So would you be the one to join in 1004, or you want to join at 1005 level? So you need to think of it. So let's go back for the stock pick by the research house today. M plus, the first one will be PLS. Plantation stocks. Plantation stock has been doing very well recently. I would say the trend is changing. Even the property plantations, most of the sector is now trend changing season. So let's have a look on the PLS. Buying above 96 cents is right over here. 96, buying above, maybe you may need to entry wait for the 96 half, 97, because it mentioned buy above 96. So I already draw the line here. The risk reward is acceptable with the stop loss level 92 cents, and the target price is 102 followed by 108. So we can see the risk reward ratio is 1.5 over there, 1.5. So you are risking how many cents? 4 cents. 4 cents in order to get for the 6 cents. Yep, 6 cents, right? Yep, correct. 1.5 risk reward. So I would say because the 92 cents is pretty close to the last few days lowest level, I would say this is quite dangerous for this stop loss level, because it could easily come down and test 92 cents, so you will be stopped out. So I would say if you are in trading for this PLS plantation, you need to have a larger stop loss level instead of 92 cents. So you need to keep a look in it. If you are in positions, don't put it 92 cents if you are buying above 96. Okay. And the next one will be the Wasco. Wasco Berhad. So you can see the Wasco is right now overnight closing is 98 cents. So it mentioned buy above 97 half, buy above 97 half. So overnight is already above 98 cents. Let me do some adjustment. So it should be direct buy in because overnight already closing at 98 cents, right? So buy above 97 half, so direct buy in 98 cents. That's what it means, buy above 97 half. And the stop loss level given is 92 half, and the target given is 105 and 110 level. So we can see that they already put the stop loss is negative by 5.1%, profit is 7.7 and 12.8. So risk reward is acceptable. So we zoom out to have a clearer picture for the Wasco. So we can see the target given 105 is 110 right here. The uptrending is still strong. You can write the trend on in our favor. Okay. So the next stock by the CIMB stock picks. CIMB stock pick be the YBS, International Berhad. Okay, for this one we may zoom in a little bit. So overnight closing at 7.5, right? So they are calling a technical buy with a stop loss level 126. Sorry, it's 6.4 right over here. So and then the target 78 cent and followed by 815. So we can see the risk reward for the first target is 0.93%. This is unacceptable to short-term trading. So risk reward must be standing above 1%, 1 to 1. Okay, this risk reward is unacceptable. So if you are joining into the 7.5, you may either you wait for the retracement, come back down lower, so to make sure the reward is larger than the stop loss level. Else you may put it your first target as 8.5 instead. So this risk reward ratio is unacceptable as a trading plan. Okay, the next one would be by the Maybank Investment Bank Research House, would be the first one, Hibiscus Petroleum. So okay, this is an, I would say, looking nice. Is the first swing, we pull back, another swing coming in. So we can see the volume is coming in on this range. So and the 925 closing yesterday with a stop loss level 8.5 with a target price 98 cent followed by 106. Risk reward is 1.38, which is acceptable, reasonable to short-term trading. Okay, so we move for the next picks would be Pentec. Pentec is playing for the string as well. So we zoom out a little bit. So the downtrend line is the purple line here. It's managed to break last week's. We zoom in back. We managed to break right here with a volume, which is encouraging to join in for the short-term trading. And yesterday closing at 7.6 with convincing trading volumes, which is 4 million share traded. So the stop loss level given is 72 cent and the target given is 81 cent. So risk reward is 1 to 1, which is acceptable, reasonable. And the second target given, we zoom out a little bit, is far more higher. So we have a look here. The second target is 89 cent. 89 cent is somewhere around here. So we need to zoom out a little bit. Why they put it 89 cent? It's out of the chart territory for this one. I would say they are so bullish on these stocks. Anyhow, I would say being more conservative, you may put it as a target price, which is more lower resistance, which is 86 cents, somewhere around there, 85 or 86 cents will be more conservative if you are playing for safety. So the next stock will be Shenyang Group, SYG. So Shenyang Group overnight is swing playing as well. So overnight closing 6.5 with a stop loss level 56 cent followed by 67 target. First target, second target 755. So first target risk reward is 1 to 1, acceptable. So I would say Maybank Investment Bank Research chart is quite, I would say, reasonable stock picks with a resistance is very well managed. The risk planning is very well. And the next stock picks by the UOB will be TMC Life. So TMC Life overnight closing 62 cents. We zoom out a little bit because the target is out of the chart territory. We need to continuously zoom out. Okay, So overnight closing 62 cents, they are calling a buy on the breakout 63 cents. That's why I put it as entry 63 cents, assuming your entry at 63 cents. Technically you should buy above 63 cents because they are calling a buy breakout. 63 cents is the breakout. So meaning that their stop loss level given is 5.7 which is lower, and the target given is 6.9. I bring it up, so the risk reward ratio you can see that is 1.4, which is very much acceptable, which the second target 7.4, which is much more reasonable for the trading plan. So we need to monitor the volume has to be coming in to break this resistance, which is somewhere around 65 cents. This is much more stronger resistance level. Okay, so anyhow you can riding the trend right over here if you like to trade TMC live. So hectare industry, which is my pick as well, so hectare industry. Okay, so I need to zoom in from here. This calling is purely buying for the string with a volume. Right over here we can see the volume is coming in very strong, 18 million share traded at somewhere quite near to the support level. I would say bounce off with a volume which would be acceptable. So so the target given is 56 cents, and the stop loss level is 4.5, and the risk reward is 1.23 acceptable, with a second target 61 cents, which is very much acceptable. I would say I'm quite positive on this stock for the short-term trading. Hopefully it could hit to immediate target 5.2 level. So if you are trading for contra, we will have to see whether it can hit to 5.2, then you can go out for the contra trading only. Okay, if you have holding power to hold longer, then you may hold for the 5.6 and 6.1 target level. So the last stock today will be the Opcom by the UOB, right? So this one is the Opcom, 77 cents. They are playing for the string with the volume right over here. So it's moving up and retrace and coming in the swing, the bounce off with a volume right over here. 77 cent entry with a stop loss level 6.9, followed by the target X65. So the risk reward is 1.27, which is acceptable risk taking. And the second target given is 9.3, which is another resistance, strong resistance level, which is acceptable as well, playing for the string. Anyhow, among all these stock picks, I would say are still in front of for the hectare industry at this moment. So you can have a look in it. Anyhow, if you are interested to join the market outlook in the Johor PERSADA area, which is on August 5th, we'll be starting by 11 AM in PERSADA Johor on Saturday. You can click the link in the description to join, register for your seats for the market outlook for the second half 2023. If you interested to open an account with Maybank Investment Bank, you can click the link in the description as well. So you can reach to me so I can assist you to process account opening and assist you for the procedure, everything. So I believe that's all for today. Thank you very much and goodbye.